So you're coming to Korea in spring 2025 and you don't know exactly what you want to do? Well, this is the video for you. I've been living in Korea for 3 years now, so I put together a list of 7 places that you should go to during your spring trip here in South Korea. Let's get started. Now, before I start counting down my must-see locations here in South Korea, I would ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel out a lot. We are on our road in 2025 to 1,000 subscribers. We are less than 300 away, and I thank everyone for your support. All right, so let's go ahead and start counting my must-see locations for spring in Seoul of 2025. Number 1 on my list is the Seoul Lantern Festival, which is usually held around the end time of April, and it goes all the way up until Buddha's birthday around May 5th. It is a popular cultural event that has many cultural activities. You can also see tons of colorful lanterns hanging up at multiple different temples. Also, if you stick around during the nighttime, you can catch the lantern light shows all around South Korea. A quick Google search will show you the list of locations, the temples or the streets where the parades and the festivals are happening. So if you're here during springtime, definitely check that out. Number 2 on my list is the infamous Gyeongbokgung Palace. This palace is all over social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. It is one of the top destinations here in South Korea. If you've never been to South Korea, I would highly recommend you to check this place out. There's always some type of event going on outside of the palace. And then when you enter the palace, every day at the palace, there is a traditional Joseon cultural guard changing reenactment, which you can catch twice a day. As well as dressing up in a hanbok, it usually costs around $3 just to get inside of the palace, but if you dress up in a hanbok, you can get inside at no additional charge. Quick tip for this, dressing up in a hanbok will cost you around 20, maybe 25 bucks. So if you want to save the money, I would just suggest to pay the $3 to get inside of the palace. Next on my list, that you should check out the Eunpyeong Hanok Village. Now, before I get to talking about that one, I know everyone has seen the world popular Eunpyeong Hanok Village, but I honestly wouldn't recommend you to go there. One reason why is that they are putting some restrictions on that area due to the overwhelming amount of tourists that come to that area. South Korea is requiring people to be particularly quiet when they walk through the village. That way they do not disrupt the people that live there. Now, this village is pretty big, but everyone wants to be in that one particular alley. I honestly don't think it's that awesome. I would recommend you to check out the Eunpyeong Hanok Village, which I did do a YouTube video on. It is a much bigger Hanok Village. There are multiple cafes and restaurants there, many places for you to get that Instagram worthy photo. Also, there is a mountain for you to climb behind the Eunpyeong Hanok Village. I recommend you to visit that location rather than visiting the Eunpyeong Hanok Village. Number 4 on my list is going to be Namsan Tower, located in Itaewon. Namsan Tower is a staple destination here for locals in South Korea and the tourists. Now, if you do like a little bit of hike, you can walk to the top of Namsan Tower, or you can take a cable car for about $10 to get quickly to the top. But because it's springtime and the weather is great, there might be a little bit of wait. At the top of Namsan Tower, you can obviously take a great picture, or you can purchase a lot to put on the Love Bridge. You can eat at Cinnabon. You can observe a breathtaking view of South Korea during the nighttime or the daytime, and you can even have dinner. I recommend anyone who is either visiting South Korea or living in South Korea to visit this iconic tourist destination. All right, number 5 on my list is for those shoppers out there. My number 1 favorite mall has to be Times Square Mall in the Gyeongbokgung area. Times Square Mall is going to give you everything you're going to want in your shopping experience. It's going to have those local Korean designers, and it's also going to have, those popular American stores like Foot Locker, Adidas, Nike. They're even going to have upscale shopping experiences like Prada, Givenchy, Gucci, all of that there. If you want to taste Korean cuisines, they have a bunch of local Korean restaurants where you can taste things like donkasu, kimchi jjigae, dalgalbi. For my people who like to explore the world and shop, Times Square Mall is going to be the place for you. Number 6 on my list is the Banpo Moonlight Bridge Rainbow Fountain. At night, you're going to go closer to the Gangnam area where you can look at a free rainbow light show that Seoul puts on during the springtime. Many people in Korea love this light show. Light shows is a popular fun event here in South Korea. At the park, you can buy chicken, ramen, many different types of food, sit out in the warm but cool weather, and watch multiple light shows along the Han River in Gangnam. If you're a traveler who loves like to go exploring during the nighttime, and hey, if you love rainbows, I would highly recommend checking out the light show. Now, last on my list is the ever so popular cherry blossoms. Now, there is no particular place to see the cherry blossoms, but there are some locations that I would recommend because there are a bunch of cherry blossom trees for you to get that Instagram worthy photo, but there are also going to be a lot of people there as well. So if there are two locations that I'm going to recommend to you, it's going to be one, the Seoul Forest, which is going to be in the Gangnam area. Seoul Forest is really big, so there is going to be space for you to take those Instagram worthy photos. However, Seoul Forest is also very popular, so there's going to be a bunch of people down there taking pictures. Another location that is really popular as well is going to be Yeouido. Yeouido is located on the west side of Seoul, very close to Gangsu-gu and Hongdae. Here you also have that opportunity to take those cherry blossom photos, but again, remember there are going to be a lot of people. Also, there are many things to enjoy where you're at, both Seoul Forest and Yeouido. These are both popular locations where you can try different cuisines that are loved in South Korea. You can just sit at the park and relax, have a nice little picnic if you like to do that when you're on vacation, or you can ride bikes, you can rent scooters, you can play volleyball, and you can play basketball. If you don't want to take cherry blossom photos, or if you want to take cherry blossom photos and you want to do something else, both locations have a lot to offer. All right, that's it. Those are my 7 must-see locations if you are visiting South Korea in the springtime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This year, we are trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and we are less than 300 away. I thank every single one of you guys who have subscribed thus far. Please like this video. If you have any questions about spring in South Korea, make sure you go ahead and throw that down in the comments. I will see you guys next week in a new video.